Hello everyone and welcome to tutorial number 11, I believe. And in this tutorial we're going to learn about something called arrays. And arrays is just a place that you can actually save multiple data in, let's say, one place. So let's say you have a string and you want to give it more than one name. You want to say, like, give it a name of David, Ahmed, Alex, whatever name, Jamal, whatever names it is, but it's more than one. And to do so, you need something called array. So let's actually get started, and I'll give you guys a small example to make things a little bit easier. And before we do so, if you would, let's say, want to clear this console, you can right click and press clear. This will actually clean it out, just in case if you're curious. So just wanted to throw this out. So if somebody doesn't know, they will know now. Alright, so let's clear that out, and let me actually get rid of all this stuff. And you can actually get rid of this import as well because you don't need it anymore. And actually, Java is pretty smart. It's going to tell you here that this is never used, so why are you using it? I want to tell you, like seriously, you're using something that is not used, but it doesn't delete it for you, but it tells you. It gives you a yellow error line. So let's actually do an array. So I'm going to create a string array, and to do so, you can do something like that. So a string and then two brackets, and then I'm going to call this my names, and then I'll set that equal to, and then I'll open a curly braces, and then I'll close that curly braces, and then I will bracket, not braces. What am I saying? Anyways, so you put two curly brackets, and inside of those brackets, you'll actually put the names that you want. And then let's say I want to put 4 names. So what names do we actually say? We said Jamal, David, Ahmed, and then we'll put Alex. So inside of those arrays, I wanna, let's say, take the name David. So to do so, let's do actually a system.println, which is, we've been using it for a while, and it's one of my favorite things in the world because it prints things out and makes things easier to understand. So I'm gonna write my names, and I'll put a bracket. And inside of that bracket, you put a number. So let's say, hey, I want David. So common sense would say, okay, David is number 2. So I'll put 2. But if I put 2 and save and run it, it's giving me Ahmed. Why? Because it actually starts as 0. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is actually 3. So if I do 0 and then I run it, I get Jamal because the first array actually has an index of 0, and they call this number index. So Jamal has an index of 0, David has an index of 1, Ahmed has an index of 2, and then Alex has an index of 3. And you separate all of those with commas, and also if you do integers, you also separate them with comma, but you won't need the quotation marks. So if you do integers in here, you can do the same thing. And that brings us to that question, don't we have the same thing over there? Yes, you actually do. So we have actually multiple arguments and with a string over here. So you can actually pass arguments with, let's say, arguments 0, like that. And then let's say do like a system that println argument 0, but we don't actually define argument 0 equal to anything, but we can actually define equal to, let's say, since it's a string, we can define it equal to the name Zahra or something, or Jessica, or whatever it is. So argument 0 is equal to Jessica, and since it's a string, it will accept it. But if I actually put a number, it's not going to accept it because it's waiting for a string. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.